Welcome everyone and thank you so much for joining in. As you can see, the support which was supposed to hold the price between 22,500 23,000 is breaking right now, and this is also flashing us another bigger warning sign. Why? Because yesterday on my video I showed you guys that between this price range of 22,500 to 23,000 we had some very strong support lying for Bitcoin. For example, from this 200 weekly SMA which is failing right now. As you can see, this weekly candle is now below this 200 weekly SMA. Also, the 20 and 50 exponential moving average, which has indicated some very bullish movement in the past price action. I mean, the crossover 20 exponential moving average crossing over this 50 exponential moving average. But if we look at this scenario here, you can see all of a sudden things looks like changing faster than expected. I mean, this is now looking as another bearish crossover where the 50 has started appearing above 20 exponential moving average. If we look to the downside, the MACD is also flashing this bearish MACD cross. RSI line has started appearing below 50 level, and this T3CC are in a negative territory favoring the Bitcoin bears. So that's why, guys, that's why this is actually turning out very nasty, because the price has unfortunately failed to hold the support at this key line between 22,500 to 23,000 range. And beside this example, guys, we also talked about this CPI indicator which was flashing us once the support between the CPI line is going to get broken, the next potential target according to the CPI line is going to be S1 line for this August month. So this 19,800 could be looked as our target area, since the price of Bitcoin is failing to find support above this CPI area, because we know this 19,000 didn't came out of thin air, guys. Yesterday I also showed you with this rising wedge and dead cat bounce scenario. We found out that if you look at this price action according to this dead cat bounce, the price of Bitcoin has actually got a rejection around this 0.5 Fibonacci line, the 50% retracement, and since then we are clearly showing this weakness and price continuation here to the downward direction. Because if you look at this trading pattern, this dead cat bounce trading pattern, 0.2 is where we are going to see the dead cat bounce happening. 50% retracement and getting rejection around that area means we are going to follow this original trend, and in our case the original trend, if you look at this carefully, is clearly this continuation pattern here to the downward direction. So that's why this dead cat bounce should be also monitored closely, since the price of Bitcoin has failed to find support above this 22,500 23,000 range. Let's hope the price still somehow coming back to regain its strength above that area. If that happens, then that would be a very good sign, but it is clearly showing this weakness. That's why we have to be still careful. And also, guys, beside this dead cat bounce, now if we look at this simply as an rising wedge continuation pattern, rising wedge is considered as a bearish scenario. And yesterday I showed you with this example that if this trend is going to continue, this movement here to the downside, failing to find support above this 22,500 20,000 range, then we will be monitoring this price movement below 20,000. And if you look at this target area is also lining exactly around 19,800 range. And we just found out through the CPI indicator, once the price fails to find support below this 21,700, right, then this 19,832 should be looked as our next target for the upcoming days for Bitcoin. And guys, and beside this example, we are aware, yes, now before I switch into other chart, just to make you aware, we have up to $8,550 bonus available for our community member in the description down below. As you can see, Bybit is giving around $4,450 bonus after your initial deposit, and Phemex around $4,100 bonus. So if you are an experienced trader, if you want to take advantage of this market volatility, then the link is provided in the description down below. Feel free to check it out. Now let's switch the chart. Yesterday when we were talking about this right angle broadening wedge, according to this right angle broadening wedge, I showed you this pattern which was indicating the line which previously acted as a support could be actually rejecting the price when trying to re-enter above it, and it did. I mean, the price of Bitcoin came around this area, got rejection, and this rejection led to a pullback, but this unfortunately also broke the most important support line around 22,500 23,000 range, and now we are clearly below this right angle broadening wedge lower line area. So if you look here on the right hand side, now this reversal pattern should be monitored, and according to this reversal pattern, if it is going to play out, then you can see, guys, the target here is also clearly pointing us we should actually focus more on this downward price target from here on, which is around 20,400, 20,300 range. So this 20,000, 19,800 from this CPI line, also from this rising wage, right? This actually makes a lot of sense at this current stage. So now, since the price of Bitcoin has broken some very, very important key line of support, unless we are not coming back above this 22,500 and 23,000, finding support above this today, things could be turning in this manner. I mean, a continuation pattern here to the downward direction, because according to this example here on the right hand side, the price objective, if this reversal is going to take place, the reversal pattern, then we should be monitoring the price of Bitcoin again towards this 20,300, 20,400, because we have not just only broken the support from the weekly SMA, 200 weekly SMA, support from this 50 and 20 exponential moving average, support from the CPI line, also the support from this 0.382 Fibonacci line. You can see the 0.382, which was around 23,000, but also support from this ascending channel, because yesterday I showed you price of Bitcoin here was forming this higher highs, higher lows continuation pattern, right? But if you look at this continuation pattern, since the price of Bitcoin has already failed to find support at this lower line area, because this lower line in the past price action has actually acted as a strong line of support. Now, since the price has already broken this key line of support, this trend is clearly flashing weakness, because this here is a lower low. A move here in this manner where the price of Bitcoin is going to follow this lower highs, lower lows continuation pattern type of scenario. So this is what I wanted to share with you in today's video. As long as the price is going to fail to regain its support above 22,500, 23,000 range, this target line around 20,400 to 19,800 should be looked as our potential upcoming target for Bitcoin. So let's hope for the best. Let's hope that the price of Bitcoin somehow manages to find support about this 22,500, 23,000 range. So this is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope this video was helpful enough. If that's the case, then please destroy that like button, and for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button and the bell. By saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye.